More fire, more fire, more fire. Big up once more. Another session. Things tend to get serious as the world progress. And you know, we just need at the sideline to observe, you know. We observe, we take notes, you know, we make sure we create content there and pass them on as well. And this topic, it kind of seems religious in a way. One chop this, you know, not gonna say quick, but you know, we'll make sure we pass them on diligently. You know, it's kind of related to religious, you know, topic. So we're gonna be careful what they say, how they say them. But I need for be and always will continue for be neutral. When I all know say me not a Muslim, you know. And there's a reason why I choose being a Muslim. You know. We also get Rasta man. Even though yes, I get a dread, I represent the Rasta culture as well. You know. But I believe in some concepts here what the Rasta man gets. Not to all. I also go to church and get baptized while I be young. Like the diaspora, the US. You know? But I don't believe everything from the church. So I take some and left some. Well, anyway, we'll get a training episode. We just pop up 4 days ago. We happened about 4 or 5 days ago. Pastor Gino, Jennings. We don't discuss about this guy about a week or two ago also. Well, it can attack personalities still. Especially the gay community, hip-hop rappers them, females them, you know, we just, they go out of hand, etc., etc. Every aspect or every facet of life, this gentleman can a job at. But him back gets a strong belief. He stick to this in belief when it comes to Christianity. That Christ or Jesus Christ, not God. Not to all man believe that concept still. As much as himself not believe in other concepts them, we also come to the Rasta man or the Rastafarian them. But that's really kind of elaborate small. Myself go add my own point of view there. Just a little notch. But not go past smacker. You know? So I want to say big up to now, big up to me Jamaican them. Ja Rastafari. I believe in that concept today. Jaja. See Jaja na mi hand? Jaja. Ja Rastafari. I believe in Jah. Jah na Allah. You know? Jah na Allah. The real Rastaman who say Jah na Allah. A God, the creator. Now, before I continue this episode also, I want to make you also understand that the world, it's all about logic and reasoning step for win or for let you points go across. It's all about logic and reasons. If you able to reason properly, you can able to go against any topic if there's a default on that topic thing. If you able to create logic, you can able to sway followers them. What I mean by sway? Move people them from one place to another place. You know? And that I mean by sway, you able to convince them. I puff this and all the time. So then two variables there, logic and reasons. Not so all man at this world get this ability for accomplish or for do. So many people again, they're just bunch of sheeps. Some people they lack for be led. Some people they lack for be led. Not so all man wants to sit down, think and reason or think about logic. And when you begin for reasons and think about logic, you don't begin to work out correct small. Because now you defend your own path, your own way, whether or not to Jamaica, to your creator, or to anything we want to do in life. Because you reason through. You use logic. You become logical. Forget there. But this world here, not so all man get the ability there. So many people there let the rope for them at the neck, and you just draw them and lead them. Now, let me continue. Pastor Gino Jennings. Well, he talked something about Selassie a few days ago. And we got some Rastaman with vex about this in topic. We get some Rastaman inside Jamaica with vex about Pastor Gino Jennings in topic. Myself, I would tell you absolutely say, I can buy some of Pastor Jennings in concept stem, about 80%, but 20% there's a but. You know, there's a but. Now, let me continue. Gino Jennings said, he said the Rastaman claims say, Selassie, now the kings of kings. I repeat again, Selassie, now the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. That means, if Selassie now the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, that means in a God. This man a God. Gino Jennings say, Selassie not so a God. He also said, the people now we talk so, Gino Jennings, he said, na a lie out of hell. Would I ever claim, say, Selassie, na King of Kings, Lord of Lords? Well, some Rastaman make a small point across, but we can continue back on Gino Jennings inside. Some Rastaman say, you may have talk to. I can't try the Jamaican small. You may have talk to. They tell Gino Jennings say, leave Selassie in name out of his mouth. Stop for talk about Selassie. Now that's some of Rastaman request. They say, what is some Rastaman say? Nobody knows Gino Jennings. But Selassie is well known all around the world, globally. Gino Jennings said, as we depict this, see how it unfolded a few days ago, it said only Jesus Christ, now the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, only Jesus Christ, now the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Gino Jennings also briefed people in congregation based on history. It reflects back on World War II. And myself, I studied World War II. I know some of the activities there will take place within our body. So, Gino Jennings will able to elaborate this to in congregation. He said Mussolini, the leader of Italy, aligned with Hitler, the leader of Germany, for overthrow or take Ethiopia. They invade Ethiopia. And that's to be World War II. Italy invade Ethiopia by the help of Hitler. But that invasion there, it almost come to a stalemate, because if they allow the battle for just happen at the ground, Italy not for be don't win World War II with Ethiopia or even invade. But with the help of Hitler, Gino Jennings now states this, and I want me to state, But with the help of Hitler, they used some aircrafts there for bombard the Ethiopians there. They bombard the Ethiopians there so much that they may get for retreat and give up on the war. Now that's make Italy succeed for invade Ethiopia. Now let me continue. Gino Jennings also states that if King Selassie, pardon me, if King Selassie and be kings of kings, Lord of lords, enough of it don't go na the UN summit, for go plead for other countries them, or other nations them, for help Ethiopia for fight against Mussolini and Hitler. It says so, as Selassie, not to King of Kings, not to Lord of Lords. And it said, if as Selassie and the kings of kings, it never be done plead in case, so just humans or man. The King of Kings, Lord of Lords, no go plead in case, so man. He go plead in case to the heavens. He will ask the heavens stand for help. And maybe thousands of angels that will come for help and fetch this battle. And don't need any guns or any weapon for fetch Mussolini or Hitler. So you go call on the heavens stand and you go bombard, the enemy with fire. Etc., etc. Now, let me continue. Gino Jennings said, a blasphemy. What people in the trifor states that Selassie na a god. It's a blasphemy. It said, even Selassie, no one they claim for be King of Kings, a Lord of Lords. So no one they claim that. They say, but the island of Jamaica, they run with this notion. They run with this idea. They take this idea and foster them and states that, Selassie, now a god. Now, let me continue. And it also states that to start a conclusion with Gino Jennings in statement. He said, well, if Selassie na a god or the Lord of Lords, well, him back, Princess Diana, na him brother. In a brother to Princess Diana. If you say Selassie claim this, all the people of Jamaica, because we all know that Selassie not be ever called himself Kings of Kings or Lord of Lords. But it's not the Jamaican stem creates this. So now my own question, before myself wrap up or continue small, if Selassie not be ever claimed for be Kings of Kings, Lord of Lords, even Jesus Christ, the old Bible from the Old Testament to the New Testament, or even starting with the Injil or the Torah, and not be ever claimed to be a God, even Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ spoke Pastor Jennings, the vouch, the represents, the worship. It's not a God. Even Jesus Christ from the entire Bible, no one to make a statement that's in a God. Because in fact we always prayerful or prayer fast. Prayer fast to the heavens, to the maker, to the creator. So now I talk about logic and reasonings. If it denounced the Jamaicans there, that Selassie shall not be ever claim this, but it's not them make them. So that means Christianity or some sector of it. Then back now then creates the ideology that Christ now God. We get some different concepts that we go around when it comes to this religious aspect. Some then claim for be the sons of God or the grandsons of God. Some then say there's no grandsons of God. Either you be the son or the daughter of the Creator. Well, I'm not coming for preach today, but we're going for church some things here. Maybe this weekend coming up, we come to the religious aspect. But what's the military try for state now? Well, the funny thing is, I know you're in a Jamaican course. Because usually, what the Jamaicans they vex, excuse me language, they're going to say, Bumbaclat, Bumbaclat. I know you're in the Jamaicans they course it, you know. But these segments will be watch. And I watch on today, you know. So, with logic, indeed, if Selassie and the kings of kings, lord of lords, enough of me go to the UN summit and plead to man. That's logical. Christ, in the other aspect, he never begged for in life. He never begged man say, not kill me. He never deny in cause. He accepts in cause. That's the difference. With Christ, he accepts what he be believing and he died for it. And he died for it. That's the two difference. So he used reasons and logic for jab at the Jamaicans. Pastor Gino Jennings. He used completely reasons and logic for jab at the Jamaicans and also with history. So now, the Jamaicans, they don't become very upset. Some, you know, because this man also states that when you get a society when misled, you know, based on the promotion of Selassie, also accuse, you know, Mr. Marley or Bob Marley, that's help to promote Selassie, and that's make it become famous. And that's make it become more global. Where a whole lot of people anyway promote Selassie. The Jamaicans, they feel like say the man a prophet or a God, because there was a time where rain not be take place inside Jamaica for maybe a year or so. But the moment where Selassie step out of the plane from Jamaica, you know, it began for rain. So they see that as a sign. And don't forget to say Selassie, now the bloodline of David. Now the bloodline of David. You know, I want to make sure say, you know, bloodline of David, of course. And it belongs to a tribe. I just want to make sure say we get this tribe correct. I'll be writing down somewhere. You know, a tribe of Judah. Selassie, you know, a descendant of David, from the tribe of Judah. So this connection also make the Rastaman believe say is more spiritual, more holy, or more godly. Well, inside India, we get also people that will believe in Gandhi. Gandhi as a prophet. Some they still worship Gandhi. Some they still worship Gandhi. So it all depends now your community who say you come out, the concept to them build or the science they wouldn't see, for them for believe. For them for believe. But again, wouldn't I mean for question somebody in faith or in religious practice? We can preach about things. Hopefully we'll be able to lead people there. But I know what denounce what you believe in totally. When at that Pastor Jennings they do. And that's Jennings they do. So eventually, I know say more Jamaicans they go for come out gear or they go for go off on Jennings based on their talk there. And for conclude, Me, I believe in Jah because I know there's some Rasta man or Jamaicans them also realize that Jah na God or Allah. And we get some Muslim, Jamaicans still. But the parts where we can say, Selassie whatsoever, I don't can go that further, based on my own personal reasonings. Based on my own personal reasonings, I also believe Christ and my brethren, Christ not to God. Because the Bible entails everything about Christ's activities there. And if you're wise enough, you go understand, say, Christ now be just another human. But Pastor Jennings say, Christ become immortal. He said because Selassie died as immortal. And he never live or rise again. For live that immortal life. So, not to a King of Kings or Lord of Lords. But Christ now a King of Kings, Lord of Lords, because he died and rise back to become an immortal. And that's the Bible promise we. That if we walk righteously, once we die, we soul will be restored or rise to be judged, and you go make it to heaven or hell. So again, with logic, we all know who say Selassie in soul live. But Pastor Jennings say he died as a human and he died at the ground. We all know say the body not just a temporary phase, but once you die, your spirits they come out, and it got to go be judged or whatsoever, but it got to travel. So we don't know who side, as Selassie in spirit or in soul live, as much as Christ. So logic and reasonings, if we think properly, we're not going to buy all the concepts based on what's in Pastor Gino, Jennings, they say. Because not mean so man die, he rest, he just lay down the rest. No. Now the body no more just did it. But in soul don't go. Unless if you soul trap. So again, people that need for beginning to use reasons and logic for understand the truth. If not, them pastors they are, them leaders they are, go mislead the entire society. Go mislead the entire world as a whole. And that's to me bliss for me. That's to me bliss for me. Because, we're not supposed to talk and what's then they preach, it's not real. And at times, once you don't get to the congregation, what they're supposed to forget, then back begin to claim, like say, they're not gods there. And time will come, even Pastor Gino Jennings will begin to claim, say, in back now a prophet, or in back now a God, or a godlike. But the Bible tells us, say, we are the sons of God. So if you're not a son of God, you possess godly abilities there. Only if you believe. But some religious practice could tell you, say, no, you're not to God, you're not to half God, or you're not to semi-God. Don't believe in this. Well, me, I want to make you believe in that. Because they say the Creator make you out of your own image. And it give you a temporary body for dwell that is earth or this world. But once you die, you live in the spirit. Once you die, you live in the spirit. And if you're righteous enough, you go dwell again with the gods there. So that don't make you a semi-god or a godlike. But we humans can abuse this authority or this notion based on the congregations then where they can build. And the people that they can mislead. So let me be wise enough on the pastors them who they listen to, or the imams them who they listen to, or whatsoever you believe in, whether they lead you or they listen to. Inside Jamaica, I know say we need a lot of rehabilitations there, but we can't to the religious preference, and then we need to investigate, and then we need to realize and make the changes then what I need. Not to me and you go push them changes then they on with people there. Because the Jamaicans still now we people them. The Africans like we. Now we relatives them. You know? But then get new ideology. So we're going for just for the preach, we're going to push the idea slowly, gradually. But we're not for denounce, say what's in the believing is wrong. Because if me tell Pastor Gino, Jennings say what's in back believing is wrong, it might feel insulted. But there's a way to guide people. You know? By just preaching. Opening the truth. For me to understand, for them to realize. So we'll conclude this episode. Now the boy get tasked with Selassie servant, aka Pepper, but they hope say this mess, they will continue, and there will be violence, you know, because the Jamaicans are upset. Some upset. So I gotta thank you, we're not hearing them talk, begin curse it. Bumba clap, bumba clap, bumba clap. Well, that's still blessed.